Hi guys, it's me again, Seika, and welcome to HUBient channel. So I'm really excited for today's vlog because we'll be having steak for dinner and one of our family friends is gonna come over to cook for us, and I'm gonna tell you later on where to get a really good steak but in a really affordable price. So let's go. The family friend that I have mentioned a while ago is Kuya Rai, and he is now here. So we can now start preparing our steak. And first thing to do is to season it with salt and pepper. So next thing to do after we season it with salt and pepper is to put oil in it and just make sure to cover the outside part of the steak entirely. Of course, when cooking steak, we need to preheat our pan, and we can just use the time while we wait by cutting the butter that we will be using for later. We are now done preparing our butter, and as of right now, we are still waiting for our pan to be ready. It needs to be very hot, so we are now using very high heat, and basically, we just have to wait for about 5 minutes. Now that our pan is ready, we can now carefully set the steak in it and just make sure to release it away from you so that the oil will not splatter in your direction. We can now add butter and garlic, but just make sure not to flip your steak repeatedly because it needs a few minutes undisturbed for it to develop a brown crust. You can have rare, medium, medium well, or a well done steak, but I don't know, I just want my steak to be a little bit chewy, so tonight I'm having a well done. If you want to slice your steak, then you must first transfer it to a cutting board and let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. Remember to not slice or to not cut your steak too soon, because if you do it that way, then the juices will not have the time to redistribute from the outside, and you don't want that to happen because the juices will just pour out of them. So we are now done cooking, and this is the final outcome. The red that you're seeing is not blood, it is actually myoglobin, and it is a protein found in muscle tissue. So we are now done with the preparation and cooking, so it is now time for us to eat. And I just want to thank Kuya Rai for cooking for us, and also big shout out to MMMeats. That's where we got our steak, and to tell you the truth, this Australian ribeye was really good considering its price. By the way, we only got this for 1,300 pesos per kilo. I will always choose steak on my cheat day, and we also have Hungarian sausage right here. This one, we only got it for 350 pesos per kilo. MMMeats offers so many varieties of meat for you to choose. They have the Australian ribeye, choice and prime. They have the Australian porterhouse, the Australian T-bone. They have wagyu. They even have beef tapa. They also have different kinds of meat for samgyeopsal and different kinds of sausages. So you can check their page on Facebook. It's MMMeats. And basically, that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you all on my next vlog.